Have you ever picked up a package of meat at Costco, looked at the color, saw a good price, and put it straight into your cart? But what if the thing you should have checked first wasn't the color at all? And what if one small warning sign could tell you to put that package right back? That matters more as you get older, because foodborne illness can be much more serious for older adults, especially when the immune system isn't as strong as it once was. So that big "don't buy this" warning isn't about avoiding Costco meat altogether. It's about knowing which package deserves a hard pass before it ever reaches your kitchen. Here's the first thing I want you to check, and it's so simple that many shoppers overlook it. The package itself. Look closely for leaking juices, torn plastic, broken seals, or packaging that appears damaged. Raw meat juices can spread harmful bacteria onto other foods, so a compromised package is not something you want sitting in your cart beside produce or ready-to-eat foods. If the package looks damaged or questionable, don't convince yourself that cooking will automatically solve every problem. Choose another package. But now comes a detail that can fool even experienced shoppers. Color. You might see beef that looks darker than another package and immediately think it has gone bad. But a change in color alone does not necessarily mean meat is spoiled. The real warning becomes stronger when color changes are accompanied by an unpleasant odor, or when the meat feels sticky, tacky, or slimy. That combination is a completely different story. If you open the package at home and notice those spoilage signs, don't taste it to see if it's okay. Throw it away. And here's where the date on the package can create another dangerous misunderstanding. A date isn't the only thing you should use to judge whether meat is safe. You also need to think about how long it has been refrigerated and whether it has stayed properly cold. Fresh beef steaks and roasts generally keep for 3 to 5 days in the refrigerator, while ground beef has a shorter recommended refrigerator window of just 1 to 2 days. So if you're buying a large Costco package because you want to save money, have a plan before you bring it home. If you won't use it within the recommended time, freeze it. And don't make this mistake on the drive home. You can choose the safest looking package in the store and still create a problem afterward. Perishable foods such as meat should be refrigerated or frozen within 2 hours of purchasing them, or within 1 hour when temperatures outside are above 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Your refrigerator should stay at 40 degrees or below. That seemingly harmless stop at another store could matter more than you think. Now for the most important part. Ground meat deserves extra respect. Grinding can distribute bacteria that may have been on the surface throughout the meat. That's why ground meat should be cooked to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, while poultry should reach 165 degrees. Whole cuts of beef and lamb should reach 145 degrees with a 3-minute rest. Don't rely on the outside color or how done the meat looks. A food thermometer gives you a much safer answer. So before you buy that Costco meat, remember this quick check. Damaged package? Pass. Strange odor? Sticky or slimy texture? Pass. Poor refrigeration? Or too much time at room temperature? Pass. And if you're buying ground meat, plan to cook or freeze it promptly and use a thermometer. The goal isn't to become afraid of meat. It's to stop making assumptions that could turn an ordinary dinner into an avoidable health problem. And after 60, protecting your health often comes down to these small decisions that seem insignificant until they aren't. If you want another simple habit that can help you stay ahead of blood sugar problems, watch. This one post-meal move lowers blood sugar by 52%. And if you're more concerned about staying strong, mobile, and independent as the years go by, take a look at most people over 60 lose these 5 abilities. Do you still have them? Because the goal isn't just living longer, it's protecting the abilities that make those extra years worth living.